Hey Virgo, welcome back. I don't typically do a mid-month reading, but I thought I would do one just because it's kind of an interesting month of vibrations, and also it's a Valentine's month. So here we are mid-February, and I'll do a brief one for you and your person and see where it goes. I've got two decks. So I'm actually going to pull a few cards for one person and another deck for the other, and you just see where the energies are resonating. First line is going to be for you, but if it's not you, the other line might be for you. So let's just see where that goes. Okay, so four of excuse me, Four of Wands, Mother of Pentacles, which is Queen of Pentacles in this deck. Seven of Cups, and Ace of Cups. Interesting. And bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So somebody might be moving on. Somebody might be moving out of some challenging pieces of this relationship. I've already shuffled this, but just a couple last shuffles. Four of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ten of Coins, and the Lovers. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. And the bottom of this deck is the Two of Wands. Okay. So, right. So let me see. Let me just get the energy of these lines here. Four of Wands. So Four of Wands and the Mother of Pentacles. So somebody in this relationship. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize this. Completely mirroring. Four of Wands, Four of Wands is the first card out for both of you. Okay. Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands. And there is a 10 on the table for one of the people. And then you have an Ace of Cups and a Lovers. So very kind of love-oriented, emotional sort of reading on both sides, for sure. I don't see any swords. There are no swords. And there is actually the only major in the whole two lines is the Lovers. So that actually tells me a lot. This is a very important partnership you're thinking about, Virgo, and actually one of you is aiming for creating and defending stability in your family life and what you've earned and what you've worked so hard for. Ten of Pentacles. There's a defensive nature to that. It may not mean like a negative defensive nature. It may literally mean that you fought hard to achieve something. By the time you get to the Six of Wands, you're victorious. So it may just mean that you've reached a certain point, you or this other person, and you're really very careful to defend what you think is your stability. Similarly, the first line, which could very well be you, Virgo, because sometimes the Mother of Pentacles is a Virgo. Basically, you could also be very concerned about foundation, family, home life, what you've worked hard to focus on. It looks like both of you are concerned about choices from a standpoint of this other person maybe being at a crossroads, and you being with the Seven of Cups here, feeling like, what's real, what's illusion, what is it about this person that I don't quite get? What is it? Is what they're showing me what really is real? Because negative or positive, it tends to be, that what people are showing you is real. So I think there's an evaluation going on for you, Virgo, unless you're completely identifying. I mean, there's evaluation going on. You're reflecting each other. Truthfully, you have on your mind not wanting to be too erratic, focused on stability, Four of Wands. Totally both have that in mind. So whatever you're coming at, and I think that whether you understand this other person's actions or you don't, They are very family focused, and they also recognize that they might have created some sacrifices to get whatever modicum of stability they do have, and they may have a fair amount, or at least externally they do. I don't know if internally they do, because they actually feel um, deeply for you, and there's a lover's connection here. So they're either in a heart and head decision because something is brewing and something has frothed up again to the surface for them, or this is just merely an expression of the fact that you do have a deep soulful connection. And maybe just regardless of the fact that you're both focused on um, solidity and family and structure, there's still, here's what I'm getting. The person that you're dealing with doesn't question the connection. Maybe you think they do, but they don't question the connection. They just have a knowing. What you may be thinking about is that you have more of a shaky, kind of tenuous but exciting connection with them, or want another restart with them. But I mean, like, if you were to ask the person that you're thinking about, I think they would already say they don't question the connection. It's not something that they analyze. It's not something that they analyze. I think you're very focused on, what went wrong, and, it's very Virgo-esque to analyze. But that's what I'm getting, is that you're focused on, what to choose, what's real, what's not, what's illusion, what's not, and, all about the love, and maybe trying to figure out, like, where does that exist? Where should I focus? And the other person's just pretty chill about it. I don't even feel an intense energy around the Seven of Wands. I think they're pretty chill about it. I do. I think that the different perspective for you is you question it more than they do. And I don't know what the circumstances are. I don't get that this isn't saying it's an easy one. And I don't think it's the same family foundation. I think you're separate. I don't think you're in the same family foundation together. But for whatever reason, I think the other person is, or again, this could be reversed, but I think there's one person, I think it's your other person, who feels just pretty fine with what they perceive as a really strong connection here. So the message for both of you is ecstasy is your birthright. So don't question that you have the right to be happy, that you have the right to be blissful. Don't strive for mediocrity. If this is what you want, you've got to really make a decision. Is that real in this relationship, or is it not? If you're not getting what you think you deserve in this relationship, that's a big deal. And I'm here to read for you, not the other person. So that's the message really for you, is know that you shouldn't be settling. And you don't have to do cartwheels to get this. This is what you deserve. So I don't know if that's a message for somebody out there, but that's what I'm getting, Virgo. Best of luck, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for being here. Please comment. Thanks.